Hey, Twink. It's baby day, isn't it? She's talking a lot. She's having some slight contractions here and there. Yeah. Show everybody on camera your big, beautiful udder. I don't think I can get it a good angle over here, but she's got a nice big udder back there. Nice and pretty. Yeah, I know. It's baby day. Mayflower wishes it was baby day. Yeah, her udder's gotten bigger. A lot bigger than it ever was last year. Again, she just had the one teeny tiny kid last year. But, she does get up and move around, so I'm not worried about pregnancy toxemia. She's very, very soft back there, but you can still feel her ligaments. So, we are expecting quite a few from her, it looks like. We knew 2. We also said possibly 3. It's also what we said on Twinkle. And you can't really tell exactly how big she was, because she's dropped. But, and you can tell her tail, she tightens it up, twitches it to the side. She'll hold her head up, and she's stretching. She's getting those babies in position. She doesn't have any of the stringy mucus yet, but that's coming. There we go. Get a nice udder shot. And since she's not mucusy yet, we can show that. But yeah, see how she tilts her head. We're going to be having babies soon. And over here, since we've moved Midnight out, we have Glitzy. Now, Glitzy gave us twins. We did not get it on video. We were not expecting it yet. We were expecting Twinkle first. And she had ligaments the night before when we checked her. And then the next morning we heard babies crying. So she had twins. Unfortunately, because we were not there or for whatever reason. The one we believe was the second born was a little doeing. She did not make it. But the little boy is doing great inside, and she has the softest udder. Her teat length is great. I can't wait to see her teats actually stretch out more as her lactation goes on. But she has taken to milking like a champ. And she's in here with her mom, Gamora, because they are a team. And Gamora still has her ligaments. We scanned her. We saw anywhere from 3 to 5. As many of you know, Gamora herself is a quint. When Gamora had Glitzy, she had quads. So, we will see what we have this go around. And I'm also wanting to watch both with our herd management this year, some of the things that we're changing up and trying to do more of, especially with the way our property is laid out. It's fine, but it's not as ideal as I would want it. If any of y'all saw Gamora after she kidded last year, she never really put on a lot of weight. She always looked thin. She looks great when she's pregnant and she's all filled out. She doesn't even look thin when she's pregnant. And she's got a nice, shiny, healthy coat. So we're going to see how Glitzy does. And also how Gamora does. The plan with Gamora, of course, we're pulling all the babies this year. With the intense cold that we're going through right now, we're pulling babies pretty much right away at birth. Once we get them all nice and dried off, we're pulling them right away. If they have them next week when it's supposed to be warmer, then they'll stay on mom for about 48 hours or so. And then we're going to pull them. But once we milk test Gamora has been on a milk test. But the breeder she was with, at the time, they couldn't do that last month test. So it was one more test. And she would have made volume if they were able to do that last test. So because they were not able to do that, she didn't make volume. according to ADGA standards. She did make volume according to AGS standards. And she, of course, made protein and butterfat no problem. So basically, we're going to do the one-day milk test on her so that she'll have her milk star that's able to be passed on to her bucklings. So hopefully all goes well. Midnight, of course, is a terror to milk. She's a terror to do just about anything with on the stand. But I'm still going to try to keep her in milk. Right now, with the weather like it is, I am only milking her once a day. If she was better on the milk stand, then I would probably do twice a day despite the weather. But it stresses her out. It stresses me out. It takes forever. It's cold. So next week she'll get back on the twice a day schedule. But her milk production was down even at twice a day with this cold. So we just decided to drop down to once a day. And we'll be able to pick it back up. A lot of homesteads will keep does in milk, for 6 months or more. Just milking once a day. Granted, you're not going to get as much milk in the long run milking once a day as you would if you milk that goat twice a day. Because once they're full, they're full. You need to milk that out. So, basically, this group of does that you see right here, plus one more, if she kids soon, will be part of our first group. So we'll keep everybody in milk all the way through the last one of this group of 6 to kid. We will 6 weeks past the last one to kid is when we will try to schedule the milk test for all 6.